Good evening, Blockey Sports Nation. I am your host, Missia, and today we have a little bit of an interesting game. It is going to be the Calgary Wings at Milwaukee. A little bit of an interesting game, and I say that because, Calgary has looked a little bit rough to start off the season, and Milwaukee's looked very strong. I'll send it over to Cam Chancellor since it's a little bit too late, but what do you think of the game so far? What do you think is going to be we'll be seeing?
I think we're going to let's see the rosters here. I think we're going to see a defensive masterclass on both sides. Stan V will probably score 1, 2, or a few. Wapex, of course. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Since we don't have a lot of time, I'll just go into score predictions. Color Derp, what do you think this game is going to be looking like?
Yo, I see Eggcat starting for Milwaukee. Unfortunately, I think they're going to get out-goalied. 4-1 Calgary.
That is a terrible take. I will take Milwaukee going 3-1 here against Calgary. Anyways, send it over to Cam Chancellor. What do you think this game's gonna look like?
Yeah, I was also taking Milwaukee 3-1.
And if you are here, Zaspixel, what do you think?
2-1 Milwaukee.
All right, we'll send it over to the casters.
Hello,
If they exist.
Blockey Nation.
Are you guys here?
You lagged a little bit. Yeah, that was your fault. Missio's fault. Anyways, we are back. Blockey hockey action underway. Jalen Peter with a quick shot off the draw after being fed by Wapex. A nice heads-up save there from Eggcat. Sammy the Whale looks to defuse the situation behind the Milwaukee net. Jalen Peter still hounding him. Sammy the Whale shallow crosses it to Stan V, a.k.a. Box, owner of the Milwaukee Muskies, in his first season owning. Gets it up to Jado. Jado fighting for it with ohLuvv as his opponent. ohLuvv's able to get it free from the corner, gets it up the boards. We'll send it same side for Jalen Peter to chase, but Sammy the Whale quickly works that out. It's back in Milwaukee's zone. Sammy the Whale up for Stan V. He gets a step past ohLuvv. Mechs his way towards the finish line, but just couldn't get it there. He had Jado waiting in front. Pass was a little off the mark. A deep P3 from Wapex doesn't quite make it to the intended target, and it seems that my game has frozen. Oh, it's me. It's definitely me.
Does it look like you need help?
Yes.
Demo. Okay.
Yes.
Yo, Color, if you want to do this?
I got you, bro. All right, well, while Demoni sorts out his technical difficulties, I'll take over. As Mason starts in the back line, tries to hit it over to Panicam. Can't quite get it as it's intercepted. Zulus takes a far shot, though, and Eggcat makes the save. And this will get taken to the corner as Mason will try to break out again. Held in the zone by Siffin. Glorious. All right, you got it.
Mason taking it up. He has Panicam wide open to the slot. Panicam's there, and he cashes it in. 1-0 Milwaukee as the rookie pots one.
What a goal from Panicam in the slot, ready to shoot. And he cashes in on the pass from Mason. It looks like they put Gorius back into his defensive position where he was starting at center last game, and it's already working out for him as they go 1-2-3 all the way to the net, and they lead this game 1-0, 2 minutes in.
Solid play from Milwaukee, but just overall bad defense there from Calgary. Really no reason Panicam should be that wide open. But give credit where credit's due. Milwaukee was able to finish the job. There's Gorius making a step past Quake TFA, once again taking advantage of some lackluster defense here from Calgary. And his shot ringed off the post. He still got it in a board battle behind the net with Quake TFA. Turning it out to the other side, Gorius looking for the slot, nothing there. Stan V will continue where he left off as Gorius has to get off the ice. Panicam leaves it for Stam. Stan loses it to Wapex. Wapex trying to find it across the ice, but he couldn't quite get the pass off. Nobody was there to receive it anyways. If he did get the pass off, here's Jado. Making his way down the boards. Wapex quickly turns it back out of the corner, but couldn't quite finish the job exiting the zone. He has some help from ohLuvv, who crosses it. Jalen Peter there, not able to slam home the opportunity. I believe Jado may have gotten in the way of the hit. Board battle in the neutral zone ensues. Stan V trying to break free, but he's contained by ohLuvv. Jalen Peter making his way into the Milwaukee zone, but Sammy the Whale quickly dispatches that opportunity. He crosses it. Jado back across. Stan V just out of reach. Sammy the Whale from deep will take a try now, but that won't go anywhere. He's got it in the corner. Tries the slot. Quickly pinged out by Wapex. Milwaukee still putting on the pressure here. Not letting Calgary get an inch on them. Jado in the corner with ohLuvv. Matchup should be in favor of ohLuvv here, but Jado looking to get the inside position. ohLuvv's finally able to break it out, and he'll just punt one down the ice. Sammy the Whale quickly picks that one up. He's on 13 stamina. He is going to have to get off soon. Maspin on the ice for Calgary. For Milwaukee. He was on Calgary last season. He's playing his former team. A lot of overlap between these two teams in terms of what players have played for what team. Here's ohLuvv trying to break it out of his own zone. Ends up diming Gorius, who tries a shot. And Orange Panda makes a nice glove save to keep that one from going in. Panicam can't hold Quake TFA from breaking it out. ohLuvv up the ice. It's quickly dispatched by Mason. ohLuvv working it back into the Milwaukee zone. Has it in the corner. Gorius doing his best to defend him, and he does. A nice ping after ohLuvv tried to get to the slot. Goes straight to the stick of Panicam, who presses it all the way into the Calgary end. Mason now has it, looking for an opportunity there, but Panicam was just barely offsides, and we'll see the face-off come out of the zone. Stan V versus Siffin on the draw. Stan will get the better of it. Has it in the corner. Guarded by Quake TFA and Siffin. Stan still able to force his way out, though. Not enough to get a shot opportunity. He's still got possession, though. Tries something out of the corner and is not able to land it. It's back outside the zone. Quake TFA couldn't quite keep Sammy the Whale from re-entering, though. Quake will have another opportunity to break it out. This time, he gets it all the way into Mills' zone, but once again, Sammy the Whale is just there to receive it. Sammy the Whale being chased by Quake TFA. Puck careens over to box, but ohLuvv picks it up and slides one in from deep. Calgary somehow able to tie it up on a 1 in a million shot from ohLuvv, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, EggCat didn't play at all for last season, even in the Tier 2 league, BHL. So he is a little bit rusty, and he showed it there. And I think that should be Calgary's game plan moving forward, is sending as many P3s as they can towards the net, because I wouldn't be surprised if another one of those went in today. And I mean, 1-1, Calgary already matching their goal total from last game in the first period.
And an FOV here. We'll see the game get tied up. 20 seconds left of this period. Stan V working his way into the Calgary end. It's out to Sammy the Whale in the slot. A good opportunity there. Gorius, one last ditch chance. Sammy the Whale off the post. Will they get there in time? And they won't. How did that stay out? Orange Panda nearly own goaling it. But the Calgary Wings can exhale as they enter the second period. Somehow, in a tie game, we'll send it back up to our intermission desk. Missia, what did we just witness?
We just watched cinema, but yeah, that was an incredible way to end the period. I guess a little bit of a goalie error there. I'll send this over to Color to start it off. What did you see that period out in Milwaukee, and if you have time, CGY.
I thought that
And you're
Milwaukee had a. Oh, hell. Wait, hello?
No, you're good. You're good, Joe. You're good. You're good.
Oh,
Now you're
oh,
good.
oh. I thought Milwaukee had a lot more of the offensive chances in this period. They were doing a good job getting it into the front, just not a lot of connections on those slot passes. But overall, I think they were the better team in that period. And for Calgary, I mean, honestly, I think they just got lucky with that far P3. It probably shouldn't be a tied game right now, but they're doing their best trying to stay into it.
Yeah, and Zaz Pixel, as a goalie yourself, what did you see on that Eggcat, goal against? What did you see there?
I think he should have reacted a little quicker there. Kind of just slid in. He had a lot of time, but I don't think he was expecting the shot. Obviously, it's what's gonna happen when you're rusty.
Yeah, and Baba Bobo or Cam Chancellor, what do you think is gonna happen in this next upcoming period? Do you think there's gonna be a change of plans for either side?
No, I think it's going to be all Milwaukee like it has been. The score says 1-1, but I personally think that was complete and utter domination from Milwaukee. I don't see anything changing.
All right, and with that, we'll send it back over to the casters.
We're back for the second period. 6 minutes more to be played. I almost said 5. We are not in old BHL anymore. Here's Stan V making his way into the Calgary zone, gaining some ground in the middle, but Ulu's defending him effectively. Orange Panda is able to help as Calgary make their way into the neutral zone, but are quickly apprehended, and Milwaukee find themselves back on the attacking end. Sammy the Whale looking to Pessy step his way into getting some space for himself. That won't work. He'll loop around back into the zone. He has it behind the net. Sammy the Whale pressured by Uluz. What on earth just happened? Play goes on. I have no idea what happened there. It looked like it just went through the net, but
Philadelphia all over again.
yeah. Oh, chills. But here's Jalen Peter out from the corner. Nearly gets a good opportunity for Calgary, but he's not able to finish the job. Here's Mason up the ice. Goriest receives the pass. He's shut down by Quake TFA. Quake playing border patrol at the blue line. Quake putting it behind his own net, trying to evade Goriest's pressure. And he's finally able to get some space for himself. Just punts it down the ice. Mason receives it, tries to get some offense going for Milwaukee, but perhaps could have taken a little more time as he put it right in the hands of Siffin. Fortunately for him, he's not able to get anything going for Calgary. Mason, wide open, neutralized, P3 save as Quake DFA makes the block. Siffin goes down the ice. Goriest goes the other way after apprehending him at the blue line. Goriest forces it to the middle. Panicam, his bid is blocked by Quake. From center ice, a shot from Mason is stopped by Orange Panda. 2-on-1 developing for Calgary. Wide open, it's Siffin, and he's offsides. What a chance for Calgary, but unfortunately for Siffin, he just couldn't tag up in time. BHL Centel is going to have a field day with that one. Here's Sammy the Whale back in his own zone, challenged by Wapex. He's able to get the P3 up. Jado and Ulu's both stepping over the puck. It's a cross for Stan V. Ulu's running away, crossing it for Wapex. Smart to evade the pressure of Stan. Wapex couldn't quite get it past Jado, though. Never thought I'd be saying that sentence in my life. Here's Orange Panda up the ice for his teammates. Calgary not quite able to get anything going on the offensive end. Box working his way down into the Calgary zone, pressuring Ulu's in his own corner. Able to get some steam going for him. Tries the P3 to the slot, but it's blocked by Ulu's, and Ulu's will send it out. Jado gets the pullback off on Wapex, and Zulu undresses the defense, and Orange Panda, the last line of defense, says no. Wapex trying to put it down the ice. That's blocked by Sammy the Whale. Another block from Sammy the Whale. He's great at getting in those lanes. Box with a nice shot that's gloved by Orange Panda. He is the only one keeping Calgary alive right now. Box once again from the middle. Saved by Orange Panda. Yet again, he is coming up clutch for this Wings team. Gorius misplays it towards the middle, but Calgary just not able to scramble in time to adapt to that mistake. Mason in the Calgary end. Siffin able to clear it back out. Milwaukee still with constant pressure. Siffin finally able to get one forward, but he sends it right into Gorius. Siffin taking it down the near side, turning towards the net, has the angle, but it's cleared away by Gorius. Great defensive work there from the veteran. Here's Gorius down the ice. Mason, a P3 save. Rebound available. Panicam once again. Orange Panda just has their number. Here's Quake TFA. His P3 blocked. He gets it back. Gorius not able to make anything of it as Quake sends it a little too far. Too heavy of a touch. Gorius still in his own zone. Sends it up for Jado. Jado trying the cross, but it's off the mark. Zulis now with a chance for Calgary. And what is he doing there? Couldn't quite get a handle on it. Mason up the ice. Jado there. Working his way down. The P3 blocked by Zulu. Mason backing him up, trying to feed him to the middle again. But Calgary able to read that one. A scoreless second period so far as we enter the final minute. Sammy the Whale in his own zone. Out for Stan V. Ulu's intercepts it, and he's barely not able to get a shot there. Sammy the Whale comes in clutch to ping it away. Calgary forced out of the Milwaukee zone after probably their longest time on attack tonight. 12 seconds to go. Box in the corner with Wapex. Wapex getting it out. Crossing. Ulu's there. P3 scores! I don't know why I expected him to save that. That was a missile. Calgary find themselves up 2-1.
Yeah, perfect cross ice pass by Wapex there as he finds the defender Zulu streaking all the way up the ice. And I mean, that's just a perfectly placed P3 into the far side, glove side for Eggcat, who was a little bit out of position there, and he makes him pay as Calgary takes the 2-0 lead. 6 seconds left in the second period.
Envy off the draw, looking to get it to Mason for one last bit at the net, but trouble is brewing here in Milwaukee as they find themselves down 2-1. The deserve to win-o-meter has to be at 90% or higher for them, but they just couldn't find a way past Orange Panda. Missia, take it away.
Thank you, and that was an incredible period to watch there, especially towards the end. I start this off with Zaz. What did you think of the goalie play there, especially on CGY's side?
Oh, on CGY's side, Orange Panda has been playing, out of his mind. He's looking great out there. On the other side, it's not really on him. I mean, the second goal wasn't really on him. They're kind of compromised, like they were wide open, so.
Agreed. And I honestly think that Orange Panda is starting to get back into form, especially from S24 there when he won the playoff MVP. But Cam Chancellor, what did you see out there, especially from Milwaukee? Why do you think it's starting to go towards CGY's way?
I don't know. That was all Milwaukee the whole period. I think Calgary was in the zone maybe 3 times for a combined 20 seconds the whole period. It's just the one time they made that one big mistake, they're pretty much their only mistake. Eggcat couldn't bail him out on that one. It was a pretty good shot, but I don't know. I think they got a little frustrated that they couldn't put one past Orange Panda, and I don't know. They just left him wide open.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's kind of just a quality of goalie differential here, especially if Orange Panda is going to be playing like this. Collier, but do you have any final remarks here on that period? And do you have any prediction going to the third?
I think Calgary's going to hold on, but I do want to say that I think, back what they were talking about earlier, Orange Panda has been lights out, and I think he's the perfect goalie behind this Calgary defense, who might be a little bit offensive minded with Zulu and Quake there. So, I mean, he's always positionally sound, and he showed it in that second period.
Yeah, I would have to agree, and we'll send it back up to the casters.
We are back for the third period of this game. Milwaukee need to find a way past Orange Panda if they want to win this one. Zulu coming in hot with the P3. Jalen Peter now has an opportunity, and Sammy the Whale getting in the way of both of those shots. Stan V making his way down the ice. Can't find his way through Wapex. Wapex whiffs on it, though. Gives him time to pressure, but he's able to turn it out. He's got Stan V behind him. Wapex, the P3, save, Eggcat. Sammy the Whale forces it to the middle. Ulu's sending it right back in. Calgary seemed to be lighting things up a little more in this third period. And Milwaukee maybe feeling a little defeated from that second goal. They force it up the middle. Jado, a prime chance, saved by Orange Panda yet again. They just can't find a way past him. Here's Sammy the Whale. Down the ice. Ulu's defending him in the corner. Sammy nearly getting it to the slot for box. He still has the opportunity to. We've got a delayed penalty on the play. Sammy the Whale, a dangerous chance there. And this one will be on Calgary.
I couldn't quite see what the penalty was there, but what I do see is Milwaukee. Oh, go ahead.
I believe it may have been Zulu hitting in the corner 3 times or more.
Oh, got that.
And it
That
does
was
seem to
my-
be the case.
Yeah, well, what I also do see is Milwaukee going to the power play, 1 goal down. They got Goriest up front, and he's hungry for a goal.
So Calgary will be calling a timeout to get Wapex's stamina. He is an important penalty killer for this team. And I believe this is a smart move considering another important penalty killer. If Wapex were to be on the bench, Zulu is currently in the box. Not to be confused with Milwaukee Muskie's superstar box. But we'll see. This is a very, very important power play for Milwaukee. And if they succeed here, they're back in the game.
They're actually putting out their first line here. Box Mason and Sammy the Whale come out.
That makes sense. And as soon as our referee starts the face-off, we'll get this underway. There we go. Ghosty Ferret finally found the face-off button, and we've got some power play action coming to you here. Stan V trying to find Mason immediately off that draw, but he's not able to win it. He's got Siffin pressuring him. Stan still in the corner with it. Trying to get it through Siffin, but Siffin doing a great job at holding him in that corner. Finally gets free, but nobody from Milwaukee there to bang that one home. That was a prime feed through the slot that Wapex didn't even pick up. Here's Wapex for Calgary now, looking to kill the remainder of the penalty. Gets it out of the zone. Just storming down the ice. And what a goal! Wapex! He crit chains it through the entire team. A steam engine, immovable object. And he's got Calgary's third goal.
I mean, that is a 45K max contract if I've ever seen one. 3-on-1 barrels through the entire team on the penalty kill, all the confidence in the world to just take that end to end. And once again, exposing Milwaukee's defense and goaltending. And they have 3 goals on 7 shots.
45,000 in Blockey bucks is roughly 33,000 British pounds, which coincidentally is how much Wapex weighs. He's 33,000 pounds. And he's worth every single one of those. What a goal by Wapex. And Milwaukee somehow find themselves down 2 in this game. It's going to take a behemoth of an effort from Milwaukee to get back in this one, especially since Orange Panda has been uncrackable this entire game.
Well, he was cracked one time.
Here's pause. Here's here's Jado at the ice. Mason working his way back into his own corner. He's still pressured by Zulu, and Eggcat will hold it. You gotta wonder if Milwaukee maybe calls a timeout here, but I doubt it.
Yeah, they're going to wait a little longer.
Here's Goriest down the ice. Quake DFA defending against him. Goriest able to get to the slot, but Orange Panda coming in clutch. 2 gloves in a row. An amazing performance from Orange Panda. He's got 3 minutes left to keep Calgary in this one. Here's Zulu trying to split the D, but Pandacam is able to get back to ping it away from his grasp. Maspin looking to go up the ice. Zulu in his way. Gorius downwind. Pressuring Quake TFA. Both Milwaukee Muskies back for that one. Zulis trying to P3 it up to his teammate, but unfortunately made the wrong read. Zulu, a blast from deep. Not able to make it to the net there. Zulis now from the corner. Able to find the slot, but that was just as his line mate Zulu went off the ice. Maspin a big hit on Quake TFA, and that will be a penalty on the Milwaukee Muskies.
And that might kill the game for them. I mean, taking a penalty that's going to last 45 seconds with 2 minutes left in this game, it's not going to give them a lot of time to come back from a 2-goal deficit on top of keeping whatever Calgary fires onto the net in the next 45 seconds.
Calgary has a chance to put a dagger through the hearts of Milwaukee right here. On this power play, Stan V looking to control the play, though. He might return the favor. But Orange Panda is able to keep that one out once again. Wapex punts it down the ice. Sammy the Whale back to control it. The blind pass ends up nowhere. Stan V goes all the way back to retrieve it. He'll cross it. Sammy the Whale bringing it into the zone. Milwaukee has to get aggressive here. Sammy the Whale chasing that one down. Siffin out from behind his own net. Able to successfully crit chain past him. Tries the P3, but Box able to block it. Here's Siffin down the ice. Sammy the Whale nearly fumbling that one. Turning it around. Faces 2 to Calgary defenders, but Milwaukee somehow still able to clear that one. Stan V chasing Milwaukee, still down by 2. Just over a minute left in this game. They've really got to get one. Here's Stan in his own zone. Up for Mason. Mason breaking in. Shooting. Save Orange Panda. And he stares him down after the glove.
Yeah, I mean, just really putting the period on his performance so far. I'm surprised Milwaukee doesn't take a timeout there.
That was a maximum aura play. Chills just went down my spine. A big pass. Plorks. Not Plorks. Box. Just barely not able to pound that bet into the back of the net. Stan V is still chasing it. 40 seconds to go. He's got Zulus on his tail. Forces it to the slot, but Mason and Goriest both playing a little too far back. Goriest now pounds a P3. That hits the side of the net. 22 seconds to go. Zulus trying to clear it out of his zone. Stan V on 10 Stam. Goriest and Stan looking to pinch, but neither of them seeming to want to commit. It looks like Milwaukee may have just given up on this game. Here's Mason, 10 seconds to go, trying to force it to the middle. Zulus, one last shot. Milwaukee stunned by the wrath of the Wings owner and starting goaltender, Orange Panda 2017. Who's my color commentator? Do you guys have any words? No?
Yeah.
My mic is so messed up.
Orange Panda. It's okay. Orange Panda's the king. He's back. He's in prime form. And that will do it for tonight. I believe that is the only game. Thank you, Blockey Sports Nation. We will see you, I think Monday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Tune in to NomHL starting
We've
now.
got BHL games tomorrow and Tuesday. Rare occurrence. And Wednesday. So the next 4 days, or the next 3 days.
It's like a full week.
Stay safe if you're watching from the East Coast. I've been Demoni. Peace out.